Hello, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Mercer, I have a message for you.
I thought it was painfully obvious that Gullumai was important to the guild. I'm sorry to say your payment for the job will have to go elsewhere since you feel like taking things in your own direction. Now, did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
Yes, he said Golden Glow was purchased by Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
He also told me that she was a murderer. Is that true?
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
And she has returned now. Why?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Glumay told me, she said, where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We.
Yes, I'm going with you. And together we're going to kill her. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Okay, sounds easy enough. Speaking with silence. Snowvale Sanctum.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Let's level up. Yes, I wanted to train my speech, but apparently that's not a thing I can do anymore. Right, we slept. Let's eat before we head out on an adventure. There. The perfect recipe. So, where is this place? Apparently that's not an important quest yet. Okay, how about now? Between Windhelm and Winterhold. Well, I'm gonna go to Winterhold first. There are some things I want to enchant there. The best techniques are passed on by the survivors. Shinji. I don't even know what that means.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Okay, take me to Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off. There once was a hero named Actor, who came riding to his right run from old Rorix.
The College of Winterhold is an independent organization and thus was not a okay. Well, you should lock that up then. There's so much to do in this game.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Okay, I want to see where that enchanter guy is.
You're... Bad sneak. Enchanting services are one of the few things... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay, enchanting 66.
You're not getting anything from me. I didn't think you had the stomach for it. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay.
Pickpocket. We've got a pickpocket. Till next time.
Well, you actually don't care if I hit you or not.
Where are you?
Just want my goat, okay?
Can't hide. Must have scared him off. Oh, who's that?
Okay, just kill me then.
You're nothing.
Okay, will it help if I give you a weapon? I can definitely increase my light armor like this.
Haven't lived this long to be beaten by you.
You know, if you hit me with a fist, you actually do more damage to me. I am kind of impressed. This old man is incredibly weak. If I remember correctly...
Haven't lived this long to be beaten by you.
This is kind of impressive, actually. I just want to see how long it will take before he kills me.
Cold's tougher than you.
Come on, hit me.
Haven't lived this long to be beaten by you.
Just a little bit more, come on. One more hit. Now that was a finishing move. Good job there.
You're not creeping up on any... I didn't like that.
Alright, let's try this again. First I'm gonna save.
Enchanting services are one of the few... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. The local Nords may not like us. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. Savos doesn't care for... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay, let's save because it's getting harder.
If he could. Come, I haven't got... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
That's 70.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it. Make it quick. Yes?
Come on, enchanting training.
You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay, this didn't work well, but that's fine.
If he could. Stop. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. Make it quick. Yes? You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Good. So my enchanting is at level 70. I think it's this way. Okay. We're actually looking for an enchanter's table. There you are. Nothing we can disenchant. An elven sword. Let's enchant you with a black star. Okay. An iron dagger. A black soul gem. Let's go with this Nordic bow. A greater soul gem, and it is good. Excellent, we have the enchantments we needed. Guess those soul gems are never coming back. Well, since we're actually here, I might as well visit my house. Well, no. I would, but I won't. Funny. Okay, let's keep on moving. Okay. Let's hope we don't come across a bear or something. This is the way, right? Yeah. Okay, keep on moving then. Cool, snowberries. And the goat. Ah. What is this? An old orc. Right. This guy was beheaded by me. That's a strange way to actually put it. Hey guys, what are you doing?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm.
Next Imperial I see.
Don't make me tell you
This
again.
doesn't concern you, friend.
Keep walking. Along.
Okay, for some reason it seems like they're gonna attack me, but... Is there supposed to be a prisoner next to you? Thanks for that. Are these the rooms we need to be in? I doubt it. Good one, mate. Let's keep on going. Snow Veil Sanctuary.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
Did you see her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Oh. You want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
No.
Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut.
Okay. You want me to lead then? Don't mind if I turn invisible. Garlic. Perfect. Juniper berries. Where's the entrance again?
Good. No, let's get moving. I want to catch her. Just make certain you keep your eyes. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Then perhaps you should. Isn't that murder Dark Brotherhood's territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Tell me about Carlia.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a relationship.
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. Was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
How did Gallus actually die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
Oh, so she took both of you alone.
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
I think you're lying. So what happened after Gallus died?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
Lucky you. What about Carlia?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best.
The best. Okay, go.
If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her.
That goes double for you. Dude, that's kinda locked. Bet you can unlock it, right?
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. You.
Thanks! Okay, for a second there it wasn't unlocked, so it unlocked after you said the password? And this is my first companion. I will cherish this moment and he will be my best comrade in the world.
Stench in here. This place smells of death.
Hello. Seems like you died. An iron ingot. Vigorous healing. Ah, or so is mine.
Nearly an annoyance. You mean nothing. nothing!
That wasn't too hard now, was it?
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes.
There are spikes.
Arlia reset all of the traps.
Ooh, a silver ring.
This shouldn't take long. Life is mine!
Are you a vampire? Okay, I'm gonna kill you with my stew then. You have an ebony sword. I'm gonna take that, it's expensive. And I probably won't be able to sell it, because it's expensive and merchants don't actually have money. Oh, we pick up a lot of ingredients. Alright. Let's see then. Do I need to... Wait. Well, that didn't work. Hey, hey, hey. Just a little bit more. There we have it. Now, let's just equip my swords and fall back in line. Okay, weapon. Where's my dagger? It's this one, yes. Okay. Use the black star on it.
So ends the lesson.
Okay, that's good. I can summon 2 swords. Just hotkey the summoning spell. Press this and this. And there they are. Bone mail, gold 8, another ebony sword. It's getting kind of full here. Iron door. I have 40 lockpicks. There you have it. Oh, I can actually disarm those. Forgot, those are not runes. Which reminds me, can I invest my points in conjuration? 80, good. Expert conjuration. There you go. That should make it a little bit easier. It's all yours. Go play. Now, I wanted to see how strong their souls are, so where's my black star? It's a greater soul, that's fine. I mean, the bandits have a better soul than him. Come on, go get them. I'm just going to pump up some swords because I really want to be very powerful in conjuration. Come on, guys. You can do it without me. Okay, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Okay, you guys can keep fighting then. You don't need me for this battle now, do you? Conjuration 82. Did we win? Good. I knew the three of us could do it. Potion of water breathing. Again, 15 seconds. It's not even worth it. Ebony bone as the first weak magic poison. Ebony arrows. Okay. You don't have anything special. An ebony war axe. I have to do something about those things.
2 more of them ahead.
Not a very well placed trap. Okay, first and foremost, summon the weapon. Very silent smoke. Okay, I know you don't want to fight me, but please try to keep up. There goes one of them.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, we still have some goat here.
So ends the lesson.
Oh, nice. Good work. Bond mail. No one cares about the Iron Shield anymore. Goat, Shock, Magicka, Hysteria, Elven Boots. Okay. Ah, there it is.
Your feeble attempt to hide.
Come on, Mercer. You're doing fine. There. I help. Good work. I got a pretty decent blade, you know that?
To wake the Draugr, I bet. Wonderful.
Have any war axe? Great. Can't use this. Amethyst, 10 gold. The Three Thieves. Ah yes, I never read that book.
What What is it? That's enough of this unnecessary chat. We need to keep going.
That's a lot of it. Don't push me. Sorry for not helping, but I actually want to live. Down you go. Hold them off. You'll be fine. Okay. Okay, I'm still doing fine. I'm over, they shouldn't be able to see me. Okay, go with this. Fine, let's see. We have this ebony sword. I could use it.
I'll spit on your corpse.
Okay, go them down. We did it! Yay! Oh, it was a skeever that attacked me. Okay. He honestly deserved to die. Silver and moonstone strike. Okay, it weighs 2. We can actually keep it. Wait. Target takes 15 points of frost damage to health and stamina. I think I already have this enchantment. Would keep it otherwise. Actually, I have to see if there's anything that I have that weighs the same amount and is not as expensive. That weighs 18. Okay, we can get rid of this thing. I actually think that the Nordic one is better. Yeah, it is better because this is not an ebony blade. It's an ancient war sword. Okay, let's keep on moving then. And what we have in this urn? Gold and a silver amethyst ring. I sense that there is someone else here.
Carlia always was a nimble thief. Slipping past the Draugr must have been child's play for her.
It would be easy for me as well if you weren't dragged alone. Okay. Okay. Okay, I couldn't escape this one. It's fine. We actually managed to save before we died.
Must you keep stopping?
Hey, if you don't like it, you can take the lead.
My triumph!
Okay, that is weird. I actually couldn't tell how far my sword reaches, and also the way they use swords in this game is kind of dumb. I mean, look at that. You can just bloody stab. There's one of you. Down you go. Okay. That's one for me. Amulet of the Bella. An ebony warhammer. Ooh, look at that thing. It's so expensive. Yeah, you can keep fighting without me a little bit. No, this guy should have been dead long ago. Go get the last one. Okay, one more. Go get him. Conjuration 86. We gained a lot of level of that there.
I've killed legions like how disappointing.
Okay, not bad. Let's search the chest. Common soul gem. It's empty. We can feel it. Okay. That was kind of interesting. Let's move on.
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Her death will be my triumph.
An ebony battle axe. The warhammer actually I like more. Okay, let's move on.
Door up ahead. Looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
Oh,
You can't hide from me.
oh, you can't actually see me now, can you? I actually think you might be able to. Okay, go kill him.
That's the best you can do.
Dragon Priest. Now, I assume he had a great soul gem, a soul for a gem, but we'll never know.
Hardly worth my time.
You have to agree there. So, what do we have? Nothing. Don't you guys drop masks? My inventory is filled with garbage. Ice and chin. Light armor. Okay. Drop the longbow, we never needed it. Scroll of Blizzard. Paralysis. Nice. Bows do more damage. Weight 1. Wow, that's an amazing glove. So what are you? Okay. Any idea how we can pass here?
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching cloth, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it on our own. Fortunately, these doors have weaknesses, if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, certain. Now let's get moving.
Okay, she couldn't have possibly saw me.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Well, you just signed your death sentence.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
I can see. Wait, why did you shoot me?
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Sure.
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
You should have shot Mercer instead.
I promise you, the thought crossed my mind. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Sure, why not?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
And you can prove this, I assume.
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
And what does it say then?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Okay, hand me that book.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
Nightingale. You say that a lot, don't you?
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
So why didn't you fight Mercer?
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
Well, you may not have a choice next time.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
You're wearing some stupid boots, you know that? Very well.
Remember, speak only to an...
Speak to Anthir. I can do this. Oh. Right, I need a pickaxe and I don't have one now. I have quite a lot of iron I wanted to place in my inventory back home. Okay, just move. Are you vampires? Indeed they are. Night Stalker vampire. Come on, Night Stalker. Of course, they contracted another disease. Why wouldn't they? Okay, I'm keeping your dagger. I cannot run now. It's fine. Let's see, what do I not need? Technically, I don't need this leather armor. Let's move to the college. I need to create a potion to cure my disease. Or maybe seek out a healer or something that can help me with that. No, I've seen this orc head just going up and down the mountain. Can't I just tell it to go away? Okay, there's my blades. Let's move out. Go, ain't it? Wait, do we have a potion that can cure my disease? Oh wow. We have so many potions. Alrighty. So I'm looking for the guy who can teach me about enchantments. Well, that was obvious. You the guy? No.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Okay, where's this guy then? Anthea, he's in the tavern. Okay. Bloody drunk. And we enter the frozen hearth.
Yes, yeah. Can I help you with anything else?
I've been sent by Carlia.
Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, you have the same voice as Mercer, you know that, right?
No problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Can you tell me about the Falmer?
In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society.
Kinda like your kind.
Like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own.
So what drove them to the underground?
The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
You appear to despise them.
Why shouldn't I? The Falmer have killed more than a fair share of my acquaintances. They're animals. They show absolutely no pity or remorse. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table.
Cool.
Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you
Okay.
The mages don't let us go in the college.
First of all, let's see if we can actually gain a potion to cure my condition. And then I'm gonna seek the guy who can give me the training I require for enchantment. Or first, should I check for the enchantment guy? I don't know. If he's asleep, it will be easier to pickpocket him. Okay, not destruction. Not the illusion guy. No, that's the conjuration guy. That's my bad. I can sleep here as well. There you are.
You look awful. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy
Right.
to teach you.
Let's level up. Magic or health?
Enchanting services. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay.
The local Nords may not like us very much. Think you could steal from me? Mm-hmm. I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
That's interesting, but that was 70-some% chance that you failed. It's quite impressive.
Savos doesn't care for politics. You're not getting anything from me.
Okay.
Someone there?
Someone there. My money's on the big one.
Okay, guys, I actually want to see what powers you possess. Come on, you're the master of destruction. Now, she is strong.
Guess it's all clear now. Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose.
Not the best way to die. So, leveling up. Go with my health or magic? I'm gonna go with magic.
You look awful. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
73. And we're waiting. Okay.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us... The local Nord, I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. No, I have enough to keep me busy. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Okay, that's 74. Just one more. Come on. Go back to sleep. It's all gonna be fine.
Savos doesn't care for politics. He'd like to believe the college, if he could. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
And that's all he can actually teach me. Good. Toad of Salmanac. Okay, I guess. Excellent. Let's take a look. Enchantments. Nothing that can be disenchanted. Do we have any daggers? Okay, let's use damage stamina. Not bad. Go with this. Not that great. Let's try with the dagger. I think that raised it a little bit more than the previous one.
Restoration is a perfect... Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
Okay, I don't need this.
Take a look.
I have this scroll. I'm not gonna sell you the star.
Alright then.
Okay, let's read a book before we end this. Oh, right. Was looking for an alchemy table. There he is. Cure disease. We have vampire dust. Okay. Let's try with skeever tail. That should be easy to get, right? Fortify stamina. Marksmanship. Fortified barter. That's interesting. Bone mail. Resist fire. Yes, all of those didn't work. Very well, let's go to my room. Then we have to run through 5 different cities, through mountains and rivers and, you know, Skyrim. Right, let's choose an appropriate book. Karen's Heart. Interview with Tapestrists, Volume 18. Contemporary with the Marcus Lozin, interviewed in Volume 17 in this series, is the Khajiit Karen, whose tapestries have been hailed as masterpieces all over the Empire for 9 and 30 years now. His 4 factories, located throughout Elsevier, make reproductions of his work, but his original tapestries command stellar prices. The Emperor himself owns 10 Cameras tapestries, and his representatives are currently negotiating the sale of 5 more. The muted use of color contrasted with the luminous skin tones of Karen's subjects is a marked construct with the old style of tapestry. The subject of his work in recent years have been fabulous tales of ancient past, the gods meeting to discuss the formation of the world, the chambers following the prophet Valoch into Morrowind, and the wild elves battling Marchus and his legions on the White Goat Tower. His earliest design dealt with some contemporary subjects. I had the opportunity to discuss with him one of his first masterpieces, the Heart of Anquena, and his Vela of Arcast. The Half of Anquena presents a historic battle of 5 years' war against the Elsevier and the Valenwood, which raged from E3 394 or 3E 395, depending on what one considers to be the beginning of the war, until 99. In most fair accounts, the war lasted 4 years and 9 months, but artistic licenses from the great epic poets added the additional 3 months on the ordeal. The actual details of the battle itself, as intended, and Karam's are explicit. The faces of 120 wood elves, archers, can be differentiated one from other. Each registered fear and approach of the Khajiit army. Their fabrics catch the dim light of the sun, the menacing shadows of the Elsevier. Battlecasts loom on the hill, every muscle strained, ready to pounce it in command. It is not surprising that the god all the details right, because Karam was in the midst of it all. As a Khajiit foot soldier, every minute part of the Khajiit traditional armor can be seen in the soldier, in the foreground, the abundant edging and the stripped patterns on the tunics. Each lacquered plate of loose-fitting leather in the Elsevier style, the helms of clothes of fluted silver. Karim does not understand the point of plate armor, said Karim. It is hot, and not like being both burned and buried alive. Karim wore it in instance of our Nord advisors during the Battle of Helenin, and Karim couldn't even turn to see what his fellow Khajiit were doing. Karim did some sketches for a tapestry of the Battle of Zelinin, but Karim finds that, to make it realistic, the figures came to very mechanical, like iron golems or Dremore centurions. Knowing our Khajiit commandants, Karim would not be surprised if given up a heavy plate was more atheistic than practical. Elsevier lost the Battle of Legionin, didn't she? Yes. The Elsevier won the war, standing on the next battle, the heart of Andequina, said Karim with a smile. The tide turned as soon as the Khajiit sent our Nordic advisors back to Solitude. We had to get rid of all the heavy armor they brought to us and find enough traditional armor our troops felt comfortable wearing. Obviously, the principal advantage of traditional armor was that we could move easily in it, as you can see from the natural stance of the soldiers in the tapestry. Now, if you look to this poor performance, Catherine Wright, who just keeps battling on the bottom background, you see the other advantage. It seems strange to say, but one of the best features of the traditional armor is that an arrow will either deflect completely or pass all the way through. An arrow head is like a hook, made to stick where it strikes. If it doesn't pass through, a soldier's traditional armor will find itself with a hole in its body, and the bolt on the other side. Our healers can fix such wounds easily if it isn't fatal, but if the arrow still remains and the armor as it does with heavier armor, the wound will be reopened every time the fellow moves, unless the Khajiit strips off the armor and pulls out the arrow, which is what we had to do at the Battle of Zelinin. A difficult at times consuming process in the heat of battle, to say the least. I asked him next, is there a self-portrait of the battle? Yes, Karin said, with another grin. You see the small figure of the Khajiit stealing the rings of the dead wood elf? His back is facing you, but he has a brown and orange striped tail, like Khajiit. Jerem does not say that all stereotypes about the Khajiit are fair, but Karim most sometimes acknowledged them. A self-depicting style and self-patriotic is also evident. The tapestries of Ranut Hook, the next artist interviewed in the volume 19 of this series. Okay, we'll take a look at those later. Perhaps. Karim's heart. And let's sleep for 8 hours, and this is where I'm going to end the episode. So, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.